Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and welcome back to Democracy 3 with the Electioneering DLC. So, we have an election coming up. We're just shy of halfway through our term in charge of the United Kingdom. I've managed to solve a number of issues, but there are still some things to go, like, for instance, organised crime, and alcohol, and street gangs, and ghettos, and asthma, what's this? Uncompetitive economy, technology backwater, and homelessness. So we need to solve as many of those as possible, and also make people like us, because we don't want to be voted back in. Unfortunately, right now, we've only got about 40% of the vote, if we don't even count any electioneering stunts and party funding. And unfortunately, I think we are down on fundraising. That is only because we don't have any members, and they do. So watch this space, but we'll see. Also, I can't piss off the farmers, because they will leave us. Hi, farmers. Maybe I should like you like me. Maybe I should do something the farmers like. But yeah, firstly, I do want to say, however, that the comments have been a little bit interesting for the last episode. In fact, I wouldn't say the comments in general. I would just say, like, a dozen or less people. But I will say that if you're watching a game about politics, that is a political game with, like, political subject matter and stuff, you can't say, don't have politics in the game. You would just be watching a blank screen. I mean, if that's what you want, do turn off the video and go watch a blank screen. I do recommend it as an alternative. Also, some people said, oh, don't put your political views in a video. Well, this is a video about a game which has politics, and not every choice I've made is actually one that I would agree with my politics. I've just done them because they need to be done because of the game, and to win, in inverted commas, I get re-elected. So that really doesn't hold much water either, but also, it's a game about politics, and every game is going to be a representation of however someone thinks to play, and since it's about politics, I'm probably going to lean towards my politics rather than someone else's, because, for a start, it's already in my head. So if that's a problem, and you can't, like, you're not secure enough in your own politics, or whatever, to be able to, like, watch someone else play a video game about politics in a different way than which you play, also consider not watching, because that's just worrying. Like, feel free not to watch this video. Apparently I have to say this. People are like, you made me watch a video that I didn't want to watch because it had something that I disagreed with. I mean, the rest of the video was great, but it has 5% I disagree with. I don't understand that. Like, why do people watch a video then? Like, why do you just not watch it? Like, go outside. Enjoy the sun. It's pollen outside. Or at least in the northern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere is fine. So, yeah, like, just consider, if you're gonna be crazy in the comments, then don't watch the video. Some very interesting comments last time. Like, don't have politics in a video about politics. How interesting. I had never considered that. Anyway. Sorry, I just have to say these things, because I generally think I've got a very nice community and a good comment section, but that was somewhat disappointing to see last time. Science funding really does need to be increased, but I've already increased it somewhat. I mean, it takes time to implement, and by the look of it, it hasn't been fully implemented yet, so... how are ministers doing? Any... Ooh. Threatening a little bit to leave. You're terrible at campaigning, but at least you're loyal. No Boris Johnson, Michael Gove here. Okay. I think we're vaguely okay for them. By the way, the new stats, by the way, that you might not have noticed. I completely forgot to mention them. Loyalty, experience, effectiveness, and campaigning. These are two new stats. Now, importantly, the campaigning stat affects how useful they are at promoting you during an election. So you could go for, like, really loyal people, but they would have terrible campaigning stats, and you'd be like, yeah, they're great, they'll never backstab me, but also, they're not going to do much to actually help during an election, and that is very bad. So you do want to have very good campaigning people. So it does help to make sure that people are on side. You're never going to like me. You're probably not going to like me. You might like me. You won't like me. Okay. Might just get rid of a couple of people. Who's the least loyal? Fairly loyal. I might get rid of you. If there's someone better. But in the meantime, let's see what we can do. We've still got a deficit of a few billions, so I don't really want to mess with that too much. Oh god, the rail subsidies are so high. Has a negative effect on unemployment. Sure, let's cut rail subsidies. It's not really too popular, but it should help balance the deficit. Not that you need to balance the deficit. It's a common mistake that people think about a deficit and like expenditure and all that jazz like a household budget. Like you shouldn't be spending more than you're earning. A government can afford to do that because they've got large reserves to fall back upon, which they can just get as like a free loan. Now there is interest, but the point based on your credit rating. But the point being that you can quite easily go into a deficit, and the good time to go into a deficit is when you need to. So in a boom period, you should be not in a deficit. You should be actually earning money. It should be positive. In a bad period, you should spend the deficit. You should go in, you should spend money to reinvigorate the economy. So people worry about like budgets like that, just like their household budget. It's a little bit more complicated. You're away from getting turned the other way around. Like you're going down, but there's gonna be a while to hit the stop point. Oh, uncompetitive economy. Ugh. We need to up productivity. What are you being caused by? Productivity. Okay, productivity. What are you being caused by? Asthma epidemic, health, alcohol consumption. It's only a little bit affecting it. By cutting rail subsidies, car usage will go up. That's the issue. We need to decrease car usage without spending too much money. I know, it sounds like a, pipe dream. Hybrid car initiative? We could do... What else is there? Transport. Car emission limits. That costs money. That costs money. That costs money. Telecommuting. We could do that. Carpooling. We could do a carpooling initiative. It's not particularly popular. New car subsidies will help people buy new cars that are safer, protect the environment while making motorists happy. Expensive, though. I don't think I can afford that. Electric car initiative, way too expensive. Tempting, but... I'm going to do telecommuting, because when I do this, commuters' membership goes down, but commuters like it. Car usage goes down, parents like it, and trade unionists like it. And it will cost us, a few billion. I'm just trying to think how much I can afford to push it. Like, it's not a linear function. Like, look at that. That last bit isn't as much as you get there, I think, by the look of it. So I'm going to put it about here. Maybe a little bit up from there. Just trying to be very cautious with that deficit, because I don't do too high right now. Because part of the reason is, if I can get the deficit low enough, my credit rate might start to be looked at a bit more favorably. Homelessness. Yeah, it's really hurting the poor. How do I help this? Unemployment. Great. That's lovely. It's actually gone up recently. It's gone up because the GDP fell down, but the GDP fell down because there was a recession. That's not really my fault. I'm trying to think how we can actually get a recreational drugs tax. No, I'm going to pass on that for the moment. It's tempting. Food labeling costs a little bit. Junk food tax. Yeah, a junk food tax. We don't have that, do we? Is it public services or tax? It must be a tax. Junk food tax. It's unpopular. And it hurts the poor a little bit. But it improves health. Youth don't like it. Fine. Pushes poverty a little bit up. Ugh, bad. But we'll do it. And also, I'm going to keep you for the moment. Mainly because I want to wait until I get closer to the election before doing a campaigning minister. Ban same-sex marriage. Okay. Start off. Unemployment is going down. Poverty is going up. Oops. We're just BB. We're getting 56% of the vote. There's no one in my party. Okay. What's my security rating? Poor. Could be better. Okay. We're going to have to worry about this when we actually start having threats. Human Rights Society. The Battenberg group. There are people actually wanting to kill us. These are the ones that will kill you. These are the ones that will eventually feed into this. But there is people in the Battenberg group that I have to worry about. So I might have to get, like, tasers and stuff. Law and order. Where's tasers? Really? Need a lot more political power for that. What else is there? Mandatory microchip implant. Racial profiling. Wiretapping. Yeah, I don't have the stuff for that. I can get stuff like prisoner tagging, gated communities. Gated communities isn't bad, actually. Like, you get less liberals. It hurts equality. It hurts liberals dislike it. Crime goes down. Conservatives love it. And the wealthy love it. And it's a good way of keeping them on side. Go next turn. Oh, the Foreign Affairs Minister. Okay. Stress epidemic. Oh no, we're working people too hard and leading to dangerously high levels of stress. We're now an A credit rating. Wait, where did we get a 40 billion surplus from? That's insane. That would explain why they upped our credit rating. That's a very high surplus. What? That's a very high surplus. Holy hell. That's very high. Okay. Sure. Let's... We're going to have to see if that actually levels out. I'm not sure if that's just for the one turn or whatever. Right. I've got political capital. Not much, though. We're going to have to get rid of that minister. Loyalty is red. Red. Yeah, I'm going to fire these two. I'm going to hire a... What's this for? Foreign policy. Experience. Loyalty, campaigning. You've got loyalty, but campaigning. Loyalty, a little bit of campaigning. No experience. Or very little. But high loyalty campaigning. And you do want foreign policy? Yes, you're tempting. Similar. No, I need someone with campaigning ability. Socialist and trade union. You'll probably like the decisions I'm making. You're really nice. But you don't want foreign policy. There we go. And your loyalty bumped up because I gave you a job you wanted, I think. So what about you? Yeah, let's fire you. Hire for welfare. Maybe you, but you don't want welfare. You would be sucky because your loyalty, your campaigning and your experience are too low. Might have to be you. Liberals and ethnic minorities, sure. Oh god. The loyalty in everyone's dropping so low. I should have just reshuffled the cabinet. Yeah, let's do a cabinet reshuffle. Screw it. I've wasted that, but had to be done. New minister for tax. Sure, you've got no experience, but... New minister for foreign policy. Not you. You. New minister for welfare. No. No. Looking for ones with welfare in the title. No campaigning. Not loyal enough. It's going to be someone else. In fact, let's come back to welfare. Economy. What's economy? You do. Campaign is a little bit low. I think we have to do it anyway. Sure. Public services. You're in. Law and order. You're in. Conservatives and farmers. Ugh. Transport. Your campaign is way too low. I want to give it to you. Welfare. Right. Welfare! Everybody's favourite one. You've got no experience. You're not going to like me. Sure. There we go. I get 24 political capital per turn. That's not terrible. Maximum 20... Ah, that is an issue. So the maximum I can store is 28 political capital, which isn't great. That's going to curtail, like, basically it's saying, like, really big and hard actions I just can't do. Let's just hope we can find some. Is there something in Law and Order I can do? Witness Protection Program. Okay, I can spend, like, a little bit of this. It won't affect me. How much can I raise this? Yes, apply changes. Capitalist plot. Torture deportation. We're deporting him to a torture country. A normal circumstance he'll be eligible to be deported, but the man claims he's sent back, he's going to be tortured. Strictly under international law, I can't. Keep him here. We've still got a small surplus. Okay, so it has leveled off a little bit. And the global economy is in recession, yet we're making money. We have members in the Liberal Democrat Party. We've got 1.2 million. We get just 26% of the vote. Wow, that dropped massively. What happened? What did I do? The Battenberg group is trying to kill me as well. Yeah, 220 people. Wow! You'd think I'd done something to keep them on side. We need to prevent ourselves being murdered. Give me tasers. Witness Protection Program. We'll do the Witness Protection Program. Both violent crime and organised crime take a hit from this. It costs money. But that's fine, because I do need to hit... Ooh. That's not allowed. Wait, that didn't cost very much at all. Huh. Okay. And we'll take tasers. We'll take wiretapping. It's cheap. Everybody hates it. I'm sorry. Well, liberals hate it. Crime goes down. Organised crime goes down. The problem is I don't want to do universal monitoring, but I think we have to. It's a way to stop ourselves being assassinated, because it will happen. Failed assassination attempt. A lone sniper with a high-tech rifle was arrested in just 200 feet from where you're planning on meeting some teachers at a school opening ceremony. The assassin was confirmed from the Battenberg group. We've still got a surplus of 10 billion. 31% the vote. 1.6 million in our group. Battenberg group. How many people in there? 252. Business First is stable. They're the one that feed into the Battenberg group. However, the Church of Christ is rising. And they feed into... What was it? The Moral Crusade, I think? Okay. I can't get tasers, can I? No. Damn it. I do not have enough. Okay, we're going to have to do something to make people like me. People are liking me more. Who can I appeal to? Motorists, maybe? Liberals? Yeah, I've been doing a lot of things that piss off liberals, sadly. State employees? Right, so I need to appeal to liberals and motorists. Okay. I'm not be able to appeal to motorists very easily, but let's appeal to liberals. What do liberals like? Public services? Maybe? Social justice... Maybe they like the Social Justice Foundation? I don't know. Compulsory foreign language classes? No. Although there is one for schools I might want. Transport. Foreign policy. This is a tourist campaign. Maybe diplomatic service. Boost foreign relations. No. No. Comes down to these ones, really. I have to find a way to make liberals like me. How do liberals like me? Organ donation. Wow. Not many people like organ donation, but let's do it. Religious hate it, but health goes up. Sure. Doesn't really hurt me very much. The religious already hate me. They're probably going to murder me if the Battenberg group don't get me first. 3 parenting classes. Parents like it. Parent membership goes up. There's nothing I can really do for liberals. I really get. Healthy eating campaign. Keep the country tidy campaign. This is like environmentalists like this. Carpooling. Decrease car usage. Sure. Please don't be assassinated. Right, there's a capitalist plot. Aerospace contract 1. Yes! Still at surplus of 5 billion. Health is going up. GDP is going up. Unemployment down. Crime down. 34% of the vote. 2 million in our party. And the Battenberg group is up to almost 300. Oh, look at the threat level. We need to get more CCTV cameras, more armed police, all the things, all the things. But I've been EnterElysium. I'm going to end the episode here. It looks like we'll be getting that election next episode, if I don't get assassinated before then. If you like, please like, not subscribe, please consider subscribing. And until next time, when we'll probably be assassinated, but hopefully we'll have an election, stay sharp.